What's up, family? Welcome back to another legendary top of the moot reaction video. Let's go.
In the book titled When the Game Was Ours, written by Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan shared his 100% honest opinion about Larry Bird. He said, "People ask me all the time who my top 5 players are, and when I start saying Larry, they interrupt me. They say, 'You've got to be kidding me. He can't play with LeBron James.' I tell them, 'You guys don't get it. Larry is far better than any small forward who played the game.'" Now, the lazy person would chalk that statement up to Michael Jordan being a LeBron hater.
He's not even looking at the. I think he was looking at Michael Jordan.
I was thinking the same thing.
Michael Jordan's a little left of that Charlotte bench. I think that was a look at Michael like.
I think you're right. I think that's exactly
he was
what
looking
he was
right
looking
at him.
But not too long ago, this was common knowledge.
If you give me both these guys and you say you can start your team with either Larry Bird or LeBron James,
you taking LeBron.
I'm taking Larry Bird
No,
and
you're
I'm
not.
taking my chances.
No,
Thank you
you're
very
not.
much.
You know why?
Larry Bird can shoot better threes than LeBron. He can execute better if you want me to be realistic here. And I say that to say because I feel like he might not be as fast as LeBron. He might not be as quick as LeBron. But when it comes to scoring and it came to a buzzer beater shot, I'm sorry. I'm going with Larry Bird. LeBron is going to flop. You know what I'm saying? If I want him to make a game-winning shot, it's like 50-50. My chances are 100% more likely with Larry Bird, and I think anybody can know that, and that'd be self-explanatory in itself. I mean, if you don't know that, I don't know what you think. I don't know what you thought, but
Larry Bird was the baddest son of a gun on the planet. In a league with Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas,
so
Dr. J. He was the best player in the world when the NBA was at a greater level.
In the world.
It ain't the same NBA. This sucker won.
I believe it's not the same NBA because back then, as one of you guys, family, comment down below, like, if there was no blood, literally back in Larry Bird time, there was no foul. Now you got people flopping. It's to the point where people are just being tryhards to try to get a foul and catch some contact, but it's not like contact that happened on its own in the natural process of trying to score and make a score, make them play. People just be flopping, and now officials be having to distinguish: is it a flop? Is they faking the funk, or is it actual foul? You know what I'm saying?
Straight MVPs.
Let me ask you this: Would
Magic
Larry
couldn't
Bird
get through
be
him at
the
one
best
point.
player in the world right now?
I believe he would.
Oh, he'd be better than Kevin Durant.
I believe he
definitively?
would. Yes,
no, he wouldn't.
I believe he
no,
would.
he wouldn't. Okay,
Larry
he just
Bird,
doesn't have
Of course, Larry Bird is better than Kevin Durant. Come on, bro. I mean, he even killed the post up, spin around shot, fadeaway shot, move better than KD. If you want to be honest, if anything, KD learned from Larry Bird.
If his back didn't give out on him, if he didn't have surgery, if his body didn't fail him, we're having a whole different conversation about Larry Legend. I'm sorry. He had it all.
So, Larry Bird or LeBron James? And for the record, if you ask me who I'd take over 20 years, I'd take LeBron. But if you ask me who I'd take for one season, it gets very interesting. Because I'd take a 1986 Larry Bird season over any single season performance from any player that ever lived.
No doubt about it.
And if you ask me who I'd take for one game,
I mean, 10 years I would pick LeBron too because he invests in his nutrition. Things are more advanced. He's 38 years old right now, still playing like he's 28. I mean, the longevity is self-explanatory, but Larry Bird, he was easily more prone to injury, and that's what caused his career not to be long enough. You know what I'm saying? But different time, different zone, man. Different NBA.
or better yet, one shot. Well, I'll let someone who actually lived through the Bird era tell you what they think.
All I know is one game from my life, I want Larry Joe Bird taking my last shot. That guy from French.
Exactly. Taking my last shot. Keyword, last shot.
Indiana. Game on the line, free throw, three, jump shot, whatever it was. I'll take Larry Bird any day or any night over especially LeBron James.
Now, if you're still a Larry Legend denier, I'm about to tell you how one shot changed the course of history, helped
And not only that, but Larry Bird gameplay is very spacious. He could cross you up, create some space in a heartbeat. Way quicker, way more quicker, way more Way more effective than LeBron, man.
The narrative of an entire generation and almost made Larry Bird the undisputed greatest of all time. Now, time and time again, Larry Bird came up clutch in the biggest situations.
Max looking, loops it to Bird, a runner. It's good! It's
clutch plays, you cannot argue, bro.
Bird hits and the Celtics win it. 103 to 101, a three-pointer by Larry Bird at the buzzer.
Danny Ainge to inbounds for the Celtics, trailing by 1, 2 seconds left. In the Bird, he fires. Yes! And the Celtics
It's like that turnaround leg up shot, bro. You can't stop it, bro.
win! Unbelievable! Larry Bird at the buzzer!
So in the 1987 NBA Finals versus the Lakers, when Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics...
Hold up, family. Y'all gonna have to let me get the charger real quick, you heard? Shit, I didn't take that long, man. Let's get it.
Trying to repeat as NBA champions, Celtic Nation came to expect it. And in Game 4 at the Boston Garden, with the Celtics down 2-1 in the series, the game came down to the wire.
Boston 4, LA 2. Bird. Boston. 5 now, and they almost tied up Harris, and they lose it. Cooper. It's a 3-on-3 break. Cooper with a 3 and hits it with a minute and a half to go.
You hype, boy. Nobody is hype, jumping up and down. Don't even know his name.
Long time ago. Kareem does it, and the Lakers jumping for joy, and they lead it 104 to 103, and another timeout called by Casey Jones.
And coming out of a timeout, Larry Bird, as confident as ever, tells his defender James Worthy exactly what he's going to do to him.
He would come out of a timeout. I remember this one time. You might have heard this before because he did it with a lot of people. I had to guard him. You know the play is coming, but he would tell you it's coming. With DJ handling, Mikhail's going to set up a...
I don't gonna lie, James Worthy looked type healthy, looked pretty good to be, be an older guy, man. Looked pretty good in shape, taking care of himself. It's always good to see the legends taking care of themselves in good shape and being part of the game, be able to explain the game today from back then and give their wisdom from then to what's occurring now in the NBA and the innovation of how things moved and updated and what's becoming more effective and what's being utilized from yesteryear and still present and exists to this day with newer players in the newer generation taking some moves from yesteryear and applying them today with a certain twist that embraces the now.
For Robert, that's only to free him up to come and set a pick for me. And he says, if you trail, I'm going to trail into the lane to a little floater. He said, if you try to get over the top, he said,
my man holding like crazy, though. Y'all see that? Like, look at him, bro. Look. Can't hold him.
I had to guard him. You know the play is coming, but he would tell you it's coming. With DJ handling, Mikhail's going to set up a pick for...
Look at him, bro. Like, literally holding his nipples, bro. Get
Robert,
off of him.
That's only to free him up to come and set a pick
grabber.
for me. And he says, if you trail, I'm going to trail into the lane to a little floater. He said, if you try to get over the top, he said, I'm going to pop to that corner and bust a jumper in your fucking face. I'm like, fuck you, man. I'm all up on him. I got his shirt tail. I'm holding it. I'm like, you know where I'm from. I'm from Gastonia. Man, we ain't talking. Sure enough, man. The ball comes in. DJ takes a couple of dribbles. I'm quick. I'm quick enough. I think I can get over the top. I get over the top. I get out there, but he pops to the corner and I'm running. He kind of waiting, waiting. And he was an asshole.
He said, I'm going to either kick it, I'm going to either go back door, or I'm going to push it out to the corner. But I'm going to make sure you as my defender, I use one of my teammates to drag you out. more to the upper part of the court, or more to up top where you're going to attend to him, and I'm just pop out and be open for this three right here.
And the Lakers call time with
It looked like they was playing the zone for James Worthy to pop out up top like that, you know, to defend the 3-point shot up top, but then he ended up passing to Larry Bird in the corner, then he popped the three like he said he was going to do.
seconds left.
Larry
Bird with a big three.
When you have these woke revolutions,
I mean, but he told him what he was going to do, and for him to still do it, and after telling you, I mean, I can't get no greater than that, bro.
Big 3-point bomb has given the Celtics the lead.
With the Celtics up by 2, Kareem comes down and gets fouled with 8 seconds left.
Brick.
He makes the first.
Oh, okay. We're gonna brick
and
the
misses
second.
the second.
Yep, something LeBron would do. That's why I'm going for Larry Bird every single time. Not clutch.
And it's Lakers ball with 7 seconds
Not
to
clutch,
go.
bro.
One Celtic rebound could have sealed this game, but the ball goes out of bounds and the Lakers get the possession. And with 7 seconds to go, the Lakers still had life. Just 3 years earlier, in the 1984 finals versus the Celtics, Magic Johnson choked in a similar situation, earning the nickname Tragic Johnson. But this time, he was ready.
My man switched to Kareem, and Kevin McHale jumped out to me. As soon as I saw Kevin, I said, oh, I'm taking him.
You know, Magic puts it on the floor, a couple head and shoulder fakes, and he raised up in the air. And there was nobody that was going to get that shot.
My man, arms longer than an octopus. You got tentacle arms to straight up just float that over McHale like that. Look at that.
Down by
2
1,
people.
with 2 seconds on the clock, Larry Bird and the Celtics find themselves in a situation they've been in many times before.
Clutch play. Larry Bird time.
Bird fires it.
Freeze. What do you think happened?
Come on,
Now
bro.
let's give this shot some context. For 2 years straight, the Boston Celtics had the greatest home court advantage of all time. The prior year, in 1986, the Celtics finished with a regular season record of 40-1. This record still stands as the best regular season home record ever.
Of course.
Yes, better than Michael Jordan's 96 Bulls and better than Steph Curry's 2016 or 2017 Golden State Warriors. And if you include the playoffs, they were 50-1 at home. So for everyone who thinks the 96 Bulls and the 2017 Warriors are the 2 best teams of all time, at home, Larry Bird's 1986.
Why y'all think this time is not much talked about? For some reason.
Celtics were better. Let that sink in.
Someone asked me the other day, they said, it's the toughest arena you had to play in. And I said, Garden, Boston. I said, they were almost impossible to go in there and beat because you could not make a mistake with them. Those guys made you play, and it was him. Like, he was a savant on the court. Like, just a savant. Like, 2 plays.
Right up under the legs, though. The craftsmanship, man. Real crafty with it, man.
Head on everything. And so, please, let's not forget how...
With the fake. Now, I ain't seen nothing like that. I don't even think to this day with the fake. The pump fake to around the back pass, end up passing the, a little scoop. The fake pump, fake behind the back, but the scoop over. Like, look at that
on the court. Like, just a savant. Like, 2 plays ahead on everything. Right here, and so,
watch what he do.
Please, let's not forget how hard it was to go into Boston and beat a team when Bird is in his prime.
Unfortunately, the Celtics fell off that following year in 1987. They were 39-2 at home. So including the playoffs, for the last 2 years, the Celtics were 99-4 at the Boston Garden up until that shot by Bird.
That's perfection.
This means statistically, there was a 96% chance that potential game-winning shot by Bird was going in. Now, what do you think happened?
Well, they set up a great play. Bird walked Worthy all the way up, forced the denial all the way up. We've done it before. clear everybody out, go to the ball, break the corner.
Max looking, loops it to Bird.
2 seconds left. In the Bird.
Sure, it's like practice, bro.
Yes! And the Celtics win!
Bro, just show us what happened, bro. I want to know what happened.
Runner. It's good! It's good! And the Celtics win it!
It's on the inbound. Bird fires it.
He caught it here, and as he caught it, all he had to do was turn. And just turn, and he just let this thing go.
Bird fires it.
Got a wide open look, couldn't believe it. And I'm standing right there, it is straight as an arrow.
Are you serious, bro? That was rigged, bro. I don't care, bro. That's crazy, bro. You do this. Listen, bro. Look, I know the Lakers did win one, but I know Larry Bird came back harder. So it is what it is, man. It happens. It happens. But very rarely did it happen with Larry Bird. So who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Dance off the court.
And we're lucky because it was right on line. He looked at me like, how did you ever leave me that wide open? You gotta be kidding me. Changed the whole series.
Every time I watch that shot, I still think it's going in. Larry thought it was going in.
Yo, it looked perfect, though. Like, when he paused it, I don't know, bro.
Hi, this is Mark Barton.
He probably did have it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I could imagine the intensity, right? Of all that pressure. A man to be able to handle all that pressure and still be crafty with his work like that, man.
Magic thought it was going in. Pat Riley thought it was going in. If Larry Bird took that exact same shot in that exact same situation 10 times, he'd probably hit 9 of them. And if Larry Bird hits that shot, then the series is tied 2-2. And with the next game at the Boston Garden, there's no way you can convince me that this Celtic team, with the greatest home court advantage of all time, led by one of the most clutch players in NBA history, doesn't win that next home game. So instead of being down 3-2 going back to LA and losing those NBA finals, the Celtics would have been up 3-2. And with all of that momentum on the Celtics side, all they needed to do was win one game in LA to give Larry Bird his 4th title, add another Finals MVP to his collection, become the first team to win back-to-back titles since Bill Russell with the Celtics in the 60s, and silence all doubt on who won the Bird versus Magic rivalry. One shot could have changed everything. And the conversation...
I believe the amazing legacy run of Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson and always create that Lakers versus Celtics, like it gives you like a homecoming, like old rivalry type of vibe, because the type of sentiment and the type of important significance of both teams having that back and forth tension between two amazing players, that when I see the Celtics play the Lakers today, it just look like a rivalry back in like high school time, but it looked like high school rivalries because, you know what I'm saying, the history behind teams like this.
About the greatest player of all time would have been very different.
Larry Bird at his best, LeBron James at his best.
Oh, I gotta go with Larry Joe.
Bro, look at my man outfit, bro. A little bit off subject. Look at my man outfit with these short shorts, bro.
About the greatest player of all time would have been very different.
Larry Bird at his best.
Change the short shorts, bro.
LeBron James at his best.
Oh, I gotta go with Larry Joe. I gotta go with Larry Joe.
You take Larry Joe.
Larry Joe for the win.
When Reggie Miller said that, it was headline news the next day because the media fawns over LeBron James more than ever. But to many Larry Legend truthers, it wasn't a surprise at all.
Skip, Reggie would take Bird over LeBron. Do you concur, my friend?
I do concur. in a hypothetical draft, would I take him over LeBron James to start my franchise? Yes, I would. And I don't think it's even close.
Now, you would think that Skip Bayless, as the ultimate contrarian, would be challenged by his co-host for such an opinion.
What do you mean start your franchise and then later on switch over to LeBron? Nah, you're gonna start with who you start with. If you wanna start it off right, it's gonna come out right, and that's Larry Bird, bro. When it comes to them clutch plays, 90% of the time, Larry Bird is gonna make sure that you start off right and you end right, bro. LeBron, it's a 50-50, man, because LeBron, it's a 50-50 with LeBron.
However, this is one of the rare things that they 100% agree.
Don't get me wrong, LeBron is very strategic in cutting the league down and be close. But when it comes to finishing the game, I'm going to relay Joe Bird all the time. All the time.
You know, in terms of leadership, in terms of clutch, in terms of shooting ability, and overall championship credentials, not just trophies, but a mentality, Larry Bird gets the nod over LeBron James.
I'm guessing
Larry Bird get what?
But a mentality, Larry Bird gets the nod over LeBron James.
Nah, bro. Larry Bird don't get the nod, bro. If anything, you might have said they both embrace that. They both embrace those accolades and those characteristics and that character. But when it comes to consistent stamina, like stamina clutch plays, I gotta give it to Larry Bird, bro.
I'm guessing that right now about 80% of our viewing audience does not agree with either one of us.
Well, all that means is that they don't know anybody.
They don't know.
I would love to pick LeBron, but in terms of clutch, money time, there's no contest. He's not even in Larry Bird's class.
All right.
Not even
Exactly.
It's not even close. If you like stats, here's Larry Bird versus LeBron James season stats.
Exactly.
While
Let the
both
numbers, and the numbers don't lie. 28.1 points per game versus LeBron's 25.3. 9.2, 6.8, 7.6. Like, come on, bro.
age of 30. Larry Bird averages more points, more rebounds, more assists, and has a higher field goal percentage. So when someone asks you, what is Larry Bird better at than LeBron? You can say pretty much everything.
My man got a cigar. I didn't know Larry smoked some cigars.
Hold on, is he ahead of Larry Bird?
No.
No!
No.
What was Bird better at?
Bird's a better shooter. It's not close. I think Bird is as good or better as a passer. A much more fluid, much more natural passer than LeBron James, a creative passer. LeBron James, for a super...
LeBron James be throwing them football passes. They did say he was going to play for the Cowboys and be in the NFL, but he had NFL opportunity and NBA opportunity. My man be throwing them dimes. Like, he be throwing them Hail Marys. And Larry Bird be throwing them flashy, straight strategic, IQ on point type of passes, bro.
He's as good a passer as anyone outside of maybe Magic and Bird. Bird was a better passer. Bird's a better rebounder. The fact is that Larry Bird didn't stay healthy, and the fact is that basketball is played so differently now. When it comes down to the end of a game in a championship series, I would rather have Larry Bird have the basketball.
Well, duh. Is there any way on earth you would take LeBron James over Larry Bird in the clutch?
There's no way on earth.
You see how close, how clutch my man is, like in this situation.
In a championship series.
Look at this, bro.
Is there any way on earth
see that right there? Look, and his grill, hand up and everything.
Take LeBron James over Larry Bird and
LeBron would have said it's a foul.
Clutch?
There's no way on earth that I'd pick him over Larry Bird in the clutch. I can tell you that much. Larry Bird was not just a superior shooter from anywhere on the court, just like you highlighted. Not only was he a near 90% shooter from the free throw line, which LeBron could never brag about, but when you talk...
First of all, Larry Bird defense is better than LeBron.
About money time, whether it's a particular juncture in the season where you're trying to position yourself
about,
for the playoffs, or you're talking
about like Larry Bird being like a defensive pest, like he on you nonstop, like nagging type, like getting your head, like all over the court, all over the place, like he going Larry Bird, bro.
Last minute.
Larry Bird all day, bro. Larry Bird all day, bro.
For the playoffs. Or you're talking about the last.
See, even the video no Larry Bird. Like, they don't even want me to finish. Like, they don't even want me to finish, bro. Like, look, see, family? I don't even want the video to finish, bro. I got refresh. See, look, I don't even want the video to finish. You know what I'm saying, family? Hold up while I fix this, you know what I'm saying? Let me fix this real quick. Don't even want the video to finish. That's how you know LeBron better than Larry Bird better than LeBron. Look, trying to trip me up over here. You know what I'm saying? But look, when it comes to Larry Bird, there's no question about it, bro. There's no question about that Larry Bird is going to finish. He's going to give you that same momentum every game. There's no switch up. There's no flopping. There's no inconsistencies. You know, regardless, he's a machine, bro. The machine that's going to find a way, that's going to make a play, be very strategic, be on top of his game. You know, don't get me wrong, the advancement and the health and the support and all that in regards of the longevity health-wise, LeBron got it because it's a different time. But when it comes to if Larry Bird had the same resources that LeBron have today in his time, this shouldn't be up for no debate. That's going to be Larry Bird, self-explanatory. Now, since I got this back working, because they ain't want to let us finish at one point, you know what I'm saying? I still ain't letting this refresh. But anyway, family, I think I made my point very, very clear anyway. That is Larry Bird all the way. You know, so comment down below if Larry Bird still had the same resources, the same opportunity health-wise, and was in good shape. Comment down below if you believe that Larry Bird will be the all-time great and LeBron wouldn't even be considered. Because the only reason LeBron is being considered is because of the longevity health-wise tip. That's the only thing I feel that LeBron got on Larry Bird, of course. But other than that, nothing else. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because apparently I can't finish. I guess. Oh, we can finish now, family. I think I got it back up. I had to like refresh the Wi-Fi, whatever. But I really want to see the end of the video and make sure I don't miss nothing, because they really taking this debate like serious, bro. Like, so we gonna get into it. We gonna pause it. We gonna up it up again. Sorry for the delay, family. Okay. Let's put it back up. Let's get straight to business.
Despite all of those numbers, to those who actually saw Larry Bird play, the eye test is all they need.
I know there are other numbers that will support you on LeBron. I may lose this, but you know what? I'm going with these, all four of them. And I watched that dude dominate an era that has some of the greatest players of all.
First of all, lady, stop trying to debate something that's not even debatable. She just want to act like she got a point. Stop being combative and just accept that Larry Bird is a legend, bro. Like, look, it don't even let one finish. It don't even still won't let me finish.
These, all four of them. And I watched that dude dominate an era that has some of the greatest players of all time playing. This isn't a diss on LeBron. I'm not dissing LeBron. I love LeBron. We both love LeBron. Everybody appreciates how great he was. But as time passes, it's easy to forget how great Larry Bird was.
So all of that said, right here, right now, Larry Bird remains the greatest small forward ever, period, end of story.
Period, end of story, period. I don't think we need to say no more, On that note, family, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up, man. Subscribe to that YouTube algorithm. It's totally free. Remember, let the love spread. Let the love supersede the hate. And spread that peace, love, and positivity. Peace.